Hey everyone, it's Erica. This message and lesson is really just a little bit of a conversation, actually. So, last year, the mantra of my yoga studio was the words you speak become the house you live in. And the idea of that was that depending on the thoughts that you allow yourself to keep thinking, it really makes an impact on like this house. If the body is a house, like how you live, how you feel. If you want a house that is sad, that is angry, that is agitated, that is restless, then you'll continue to allow those thoughts to keep spinning. Now, look, I'm never saying, and I never am teaching that that how you feel isn't valid, right? And that you might need to talk to someone about you how you feel, and that those feelings are real, they're true sometimes. But many times the thoughts and what we talk about have an enormous impact on how we're feeling. And if we can shift what we're allowing ourselves to continue to think about and what we talk about, then it has an impact on this house, on this body, on our heart, right? Like if every time you get together with a certain group of people, or every time you're texting someone, or every time you're on the phone or talking to someone, you're complaining. Now, it's good to vent. I don't mean that. But if every time the words you're speaking are negative, then over time, this house, this heart, this body is going to feel the impact of that. You can test that out. Start to notice when you're talking about something, how it feels. Again, it might feel good occasionally and for a small period of time to let it out. But I wonder if you started to talk about things in a different way. So I talk a lot about being more curious than judgmental, right? That the words I speak are sometimes more questions like, I wonder why that person is like that. Or I ask them, can you explain to me, give me a little bit more understanding of why you feel that way, or why you're saying that to me, right? More curiosity. That's an important piece, because if we are constantly judging ourselves and others, having that strong inner critic, over time, the words you speak become the house, the heart, the body that you live in. So, this really is all about a reminder to go back to noticing, when I say this, how do I feel? And maybe in order to, you can't stop the thoughts, but you can give your attention to something else. So, if what you're speaking impacts how you're feeling, you might want to draw your attention to maybe your breath, or to feeling your feet on the ground, to something neutral that gets you out of that place, or take some time to think of things that make you happy, just to challenge that a little bit, to challenge that idea of, do I have to constantly speak negatively, think negatively? Just start to pay attention to the thoughts you think and the words you speak. Be well.